There is one question almost everybody running ads is asking right now, and almost nobody can actually answer it. Do you think this is diverse enough? Is the algorithm going to read these two ads as the same ad? I hear it every single week, from media buyers managing millions, from creative strategists, from founders who've been running ads for years. It's the question of creative diversity. How different do two ads need to be before they actually count as one ad? And the fear behind it is real, because almost nobody has a clear, unified definition of what makes one ad genuinely different from another. I spent over a decade and well over $500 million in tracked ad spend, and if there is one idea that separates the accounts that scale from the accounts that stall, it's this one. So let me show you what creative diversity really is, the three types of ads it depends on, and then I'm going to hand you a library of 35 concepts divided into 6 families that makes this question disappear. I also put every ad I'm about to show you and hundreds more into a folder you can keep, and if you want to get access to it for free, you gotta like the video and DM diversity at It's Alessio. By the end of this video, every time you're about to ask, is this diverse enough? You're going to know the answer before you upload. So let's clear this up, because creative diversity is much simpler than people make it. Every ad you will ever make falls into one of 3 buckets. I covered this in the last video, so I'll be quick. The first one is net new ads. These are brand new concepts, brand new ideas. If you're making net new ads, diversity is almost never your problem. Unless you're doing something very wrong, 2 new concepts don't come out the same. The only problem is that you are constantly paying the testing price. Then you have expansions. You take a winner upstream. New angle, new audience, new offer. This is different by default because you change the foundation itself. Almost impossible to end up with the same ad, especially if you're talking about video ads. And then there's iterations. You found a winner and you want to squeeze it. Same information, same structure, repackaged. And this is where creative diversity problems actually start. Because the line between a genuinely different ad and the same ad wearing a new hook is thinnest exactly here. A couple of weeks ago, I published a video on dimensional variations. That's the system we use to iterate winners, and the #1 question I received from that video was, how do I iterate the same information with a completely different concept? This video is the answer to that question. I'm about to share with you 35 concepts divided into 6 families. Every single one is a different way to package the same winning information. And here's the rule that kills the fear. If you take your winner structure, its information, its DNA, and rebuild it as a different concept from this list, you are creating something genuinely different. Different in the algorithm's eyes, and most of the time reaching a pocket of your audience the original never touched. So save this video. Every time you're about to ask, is this diverse enough? Come back here and pick a concept instead. Let's start with family 1, one person talking to the camera. Pretty much every ad account has this family. Almost no one runs its full range. The variable is the messenger, because who says it decides who believes it.
I almost had my toddler wear these to practice walking
until I found these.
Let me show you how my 9-month-old baby went from this to this. She hated wearing normal shoes and was always unsteady. I wish I would have found these sock shoes by Tiny Exploring so much sooner. After the first week, my toddler's walking had improved. I was so amazed.
The way to win this concept is casting and specificity. You want to be relatable, you want to look like a real customer, not an actor reading lines, and a brief that asks for the moment things changed instead of asking for compliments. Generic praise gets scrolled, a specific detail, the exact struggle before, and the exact week things turned. That is what makes a stranger believe another stranger.
I believe it is every woman's right to own the perfect fitting hoodie that's only baggy in the right places. I'd say the thing that comes the closest is probably your boyfriend's or husband's hoodie, but it just doesn't fit right. It's just too baggy. That's why I designed the Cloud hoodie. The secret is in the shape.
Founder ads are among my favorites right now, but don't let the founder tell their life story. Find the right angle based on the product you're promoting. It might be a simple customer call, or the founder reading through customer reviews, or the founder explaining why they designed the product in a certain way.
Is this viral Korean face mask really worth all the hype? I'm a dermatologist, and unlike everyone else who's reviewed this mask, I actually went full on science girl and measured real-time before and after hydration results. On my recent flight back from Korea, this little tool I'm using is called a corneometer, which primarily measures hydration and skin age. But before the mask, my skin was quite dehydrated, with an average level of 24%, which I expected given I was 40,000 feet in the air and my skin age was 35.
To make the most of this concept, you want to share the credential in the first sentence, then make the expert do something. Evaluate, test, compare, ideally on something that the audience has already seen going around. An expert who just endorses is an ad. An expert who examines is content. The willingness to point out what doesn't work is exactly what makes the final verdict convert.
We started out in a really small facility, making about 100 units per day. Flash forward to today, we'll ship, just over 30 million breakfasts this year. I still can't believe it all comes from our little team here in Tempe, Arizona. I'm Brian Tate. I'm the founder and CEO of Oats Overnight. I originally made this for myself, and so for that reason, I didn't want to cut any corners. Scaling it to what it is today, we're really proud to say we've kept that same level of commitment, and our same standards have been high.
Anchor it in something real and concrete. A place, a number, a starting point, and then show the operation actually operating. The job of this concept is to prove there are real people who give a damn behind the product, because that's what quietly justifies your price. Resist the urge to polish it. The rougher it looks, the harder it works.
Now, Doc, how does that feel?
It's light. It's lighter than the that I have at home and that I prescribe to patients.
Do you think mouth taping is dangerous?
I mean, probably a little. You're covering your mouth while you sleep.
I think it's kind of freaky. It looks like you're being held hostage, like with duct tape over your mouth.
Have you guys ever tried mouth tape?
I've heard of it, but I haven't tried it before.
You ever used one of these before?
I've used mouth tape.
I see you're a dentist.
Yeah, I'm a pediatric dentist.
Do you ever prescribe mouth tape?
Yes.
The whole value is the uncut first reaction, so protect it. Real strangers, product in hand, camera already rolling. Keep every individual reaction short and stack several, because the conversion comes from the pattern, not from any single person. If it feels staged, it will look like an ad and it won't convert.
Do not take these gummies. Okay, these are a super mushroom focused gummies, unless you're ready to tackle your day. I was like the little Energizer bunny this morning. If you just want to lay in bed and just relax for your day, this is not it, okay? I have just been task to task, just jumping, going. I've got energy, but yet I've got focus. It's like focused energy. When you have ADHD, that's like you have one or the other. It's never focused. It's energy that is dispersed between 10 different projects.
Open by disqualifying people and commit to it. Tell them why they shouldn't buy before you ever say why they should. This new frame flips the power dynamic. The viewer starts qualifying themselves instead of judging your ad. The mistake that kills this concept is winking at the camera halfway through the script. Play it straight all the way and commit to it.
We get this comment a lot asking why we're so expensive. People think they can make this at home for less, so we broke the math down for you. The base of most of our recipes consists of oats, chia seeds, flaxseed, maple syrup, whey protein, and monk fruit. This is the price of each of those ingredients if you were to get them in the store, meaning you would at least be spending $60. But let's look at the servings. This is the cost of each ingredient if you were to break it down by serving.
Pick the one objection that actually blocks purchases. It's usually price, and answer it with receipts instead of defensiveness. Keep a real comment pinned on screen the whole time. The reason why this ad converts is that an answer doesn't trigger ad resistance the same way the pitch does. And the deeper lesson here is you don't want to hide your most uncomfortable objection. You want to do the opposite. You want to advertise it. And notice what's just happened in Family 1. You saw the same brand twice with two completely different concepts. That's not an accident. That's what a diversified account looks like from the inside. Before we move on to Family 2, let me share something with you. I know most founders watching this are worried about the same thing. Every time you push the budget up, performance drops. And creative diversity is exactly the muscle that fixes it. So first things first, take the video, take everything on this channel, share it with your creative strategists, send it to your video editors, hit the like button and squeeze everything you can out of it. It's free and it's yours. But if you don't want to build your in-house team, or you have one but their bandwidth is not enough to get you to the next level, whatever that looks like for you, it's $10,000 a day, $20,000 a day, or $100,000 a day in spend, that's literally everything we do. If you're spending at least $100,000 a month on Meta, we'd love to talk to you and see where you're at. If it's a fit, we deliver new winning ads every single week, and we take care of everything: the research, the strategy, the briefs, the shooting, the delivery, the analysis, the iterations, everything from start to finish. And if you don't find winners, you don't pay. So if that sounds interesting, book a call with us. The link is in the description. Worst case scenario, you will walk away from that call knowing exactly what your account is missing, so you can decide. Either you hire a team of killers to take care of your ad creatives, or you do it yourself and keep training your own team using everything I'm giving you in this channel. Again, link in description. Now back to the video. Family 2, product first. Nobody's pitching here, the product does the talking. These catch people who are comparing solution and mainly asking one question: does it actually work?
This vibrating exercise surface helps you build stronger bones. It vibrates up to 40 times a second, sending tiny vibrations throughout your body. This helps engage more muscle fibers while increasing circulation and oxygen delivery to the cells. Thousands of studies document how these vibrations can help improve bone density, circulation, muscle strength, and more.
One cause and effect chain explained in plain words and shown why it's explained, not 3 mechanisms, 1. The test for this concept is very simple. If the viewer could repeat how the product works to a friend after one watch, you won, because people buy what they understand. Keep everything identical between the 2 states except the product. Same framing, same angle, same light, so the change is the only variable on screen. And keep the steps between the 2 states visibly small, because the viewer isn't just buying the results, they're buying how reachable it looks.
This is after vacuuming twice. Still covered in dog hair, anyone relate? So I switched to Luxus's car mats. Look at how easily the dirt and hair come off. I just wipe and move on with my life. They're custom fit and cover the entire carpet, including the trunk, so Bronco's hair is not getting in any crevices that I cannot reach. They're also so luxurious and totally elevate the interior. Save time, save...
Let the old way fail on camera first, in an honest way, the same way the viewer has experienced it failing themselves. The switch only lands after the frustration is real, and aim the comparison at the category default everyone settles for, never at the named competitor. You want recognition, not a fight.
Let me show you something special. This is the Wonder Skin Hyper Bond Foundation. Its medium coverage formula promises to give a 24-hour transfer-proof coverage without feeling heavy. Here I'm using the Wonder Skin Curve Beauty Sponge. It seamlessly blends out the foundation.
Take your boldest claim and design a test the viewer half expects you to fail. The tension is the retention. Then pass it on one take, visibly, no suspicious cuts. The unspoken message that converts here is confidence. A brand that volunteers to be tested in public has already answered the doubt. The objection you're killing is effort, so show hands working in real time and an honest time lapse with the clock visible, no talking needed. One rule, the end state has to look better than the viewer expects for the time invested, because that gap is the entire pitch. Here the sound design is the ad. Mic in close, no music fighting it, and open with the single most satisfying second you've got, because that's what stops the scroll, 0 claims. You don't need any claim, the product just performs. This concept earns watch time from completely cold people that no talking head will ever reach.
Sharing my look for today, which is skirt and top from Rue Sophie. I love this skirt. This is one of their most popular skirts. Pleated, bow detail, also pockets. Paired it with this very classic halter neckline, super soft top.
Features show something generally useful even if they never buy, with the product as the tool rather than the topic. Skip the hard pitch at the end. By the time the tutorial is done, the viewer knows what the product is, how it works, and why they want it. So that was the pitch. Family 3, story first. These don't look like ads at all. They watch like content. That's exactly why they reach people who never click on ads. This family is how you open cold audiences.
Wait, can you just mine are really similar?
Yeah, here. I need a little stick.
Yeah, can we do it? Can we look at doing it?
Wow, these are really crispy.
Oh my gosh, these are
If you want your shoes to be non-slip, get the grip this.
Write the scene around the trigger moment, the exact second the problem shows up in real life, and let the product enter as the answer inside the scene, not as a pitch on top of it. Here, this is where casting and natural delivery decide everything. And one joke is enough. Skits usually die from trying to be funny twice.
My wife grabbed my face the other morning, not in a bad way, just looked at me for a second and said something was different. You know, she couldn't tell what, just said that I looked less tired. Younger, maybe, right? I told her what I'd been using, and she didn't believe me. This, beef tallow, it's got 4 ingredients. I've been putting this on my face every morning for about 10 weeks now. Takes me 30 seconds. I don't even think about it.
Start in the middle of the moment, not at the beginning of the backstory. Then sit in the story longer than it feels comfortable, because the identification is what's selling. The product enters late as the explanation for how the story resolved. In this concept, specific human details bit polished every single time.
Hi, I'm Ray. I'm 62 years old and I'm on the journey to foot freedom. Well, before I started this journey, my feet used to be all cramped up tight because of the unnatural footwear that they've been accustomed to. Now, by doing all of the exercises that I have available to me through the Foot Collective, I've been able to now get much greater splay in my feet.
Cast someone the audience doesn't expect. A 62-year-old documenting his journey outconverts a fitness model every day of the week, because believability is the whole product here. They stamp the journey, show the boring middle and not just the finale, and let time do the proving. You cannot fake 30 days in one video and the viewer knows it.
The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we crowds on this world will be ordinary. You got me kissing the ground when the sanctuary shatter me with your joy will not return me to joy.
The on-screen text line does all the selling, so treat it like a hook and write 10 different versions before you pick. The one that wins names the exact fantasy or the exact pain. Then make the visuals feel like the daydream. No logo slam, no caption pitch, it has to feel like a post you'd see from a friend.
I travel a lot. I'm a mom, I work, and life is always moving. So I've become very clear on what actually earns a place in my routine, especially when it comes to my health. With my autoimmune and thyroid history, gut health is a huge priority for me.
The routine has to be real and busy, and the product gets seconds inside it. Not the spotlight, it earns its slot by sitting next to things the person clearly already loves. The moment you over-feature the product, the viewer smells the ad and the whole format collapses.
I never thought I'd get to this point, but here I am with a special unboxing that could change the way I create forever. So today we're gonna be unboxing a special package gifted by Xtool. While I unbox this machine with all the details that will flash on the screen, let me share with you a little recap about myself of how I led to this point of big brands.
Protect the first reaction, imperfections included. Narrate what you notice, not the spec sheet, because the viewer is pre-leaving their own delivery day and your job is to make that feel worth it. If your packaging is good, this concept is almost free. It's the cheapest premium signal you can buy.
2026 is going to be the year of intuition, a year where we manifest the best and set ourselves up to be the best that we can possibly be. Accessorizing with not only our energy, but also gorgeous moonstone magic jewelry, where we can set our intention.
Screen record the actual order first. That receipt is a trust device that separates this from a regular product video. Then the reveal has to match or beat the listing. This is the cheapest concept in the family to produce, so don't make one, make 10 with many different orders. Family 4, review first. One voice is a testimonial, many voices are perceived as a fact. This family is for the skeptic who's close to buying but trusts volume, not individuals. And before I share the actual ads, have you hit the like button yet? Because if you didn't, this is your last chance to do it. So go down below, hit the like button.
I don't feel anything at all.
So how does that compare to your first tattoo? Pain level, 0 to 10.
Absolutely 0. No pain at all.
To numb or not to numb?
Oh, definitely to numb. To numb.
To numb.
Many voices, shortcuts, one identical conclusion. Capture reactions in the moment instead of asking people to remember later, because present tense surprise reads as truth. The repetition is the message. Every additional voice agreeing is one more reason to believe, so resist trimming it down to your 2 best clips.
To the woman who said that this eyeliner doesn't come off for 5 days. Where do you live? I want to send you a bouquet of flowers. Okay, I'm going to show you. Oh my God. Nothing. Are you freaking kidding me? That should be illegal. That means I can go on a date Monday night, Tuesday night, and Wednesday night and not have to reapply. And this color...
Find the review so specific it almost sounds made up, then respond to it like a human instead of a brand. Reading a customer's own words on camera turns one review into a story, and gratitude plays better than victory laps. And yes, same brand again, second concept, they get it.
Every time I go through an airport now, I see more and more people wearing this hoodie. The airplane mode hoodie from Comfort has become everybody's travel uniform at this point. It's the first hoodie with a built-in eye mask. It's never been easier to put yourself on Do Not Disturb. When you're done, it tucks away neatly back into the hood. It also comes fully loaded with pockets to store everything you need while you're traveling. My personal favorite is this passport pocket right there on the shoulder.
Show the evidence of the moment, don't describe it with words. Where the product keeps appearing in the wild, what keeps selling out, what people keep tagging. Understatement is what sells here. The tone of someone noticing rather than someone bragging. In one hard rule, only run this if it's true. Family 5, platform native. These are built to disappear into the feed. They don't read as ads, they're the cheapest formats to produce at volume, and they reach the people who skip every talking head on the list. The sound choice is most of the work, so use what's trending right now and accept that the shelf life is going to be short. Make these fast and often. They're disposable by design, and that's their strength.
Most dog owners do these 3 things, and it's stressing their dog out. Mistake 1, leaving your dog alone all day with nothing to do. Even the most chill dogs can get anxious without enough mental stimulation. It builds up quietly, then boom, chewed up shoes or non-stop barking. Mistake 2, giving them toys that don't actually engage. Most toys are too simple. They don't move, they don't react.
The listicle structure does the retention work. 3 mistakes, 3 things, 3 reasons, because every item opens a small loop. The footage carries the proof while the creator carries with personality. And this is by far the easiest concept on this list to iterate. Keep the skeleton, swap the footage, swap the actor, that's it.
They said to cut it in half and then peel it, stretch it, stick it. We're just gonna do the top so we can compare it to the bottom. And they said to wait 30 minutes, so we'll see you then. All right, it's been 30 minutes, so let's see. What the hell? All right, oh my God, look how white that is. All right, let's see. Yo, look at that difference. Oh my God. Holy cow, I didn't think they would really work. Let me brush my teeth.
Pick a trend that already has real attention and try it honestly on camera, with your product as the answer or the upgrade. Timing is of the essence here, so launch it while the trend is alive, not 3 weeks later. And keep genuine skepticism in the delivery. The less biased the actor seems, the more the payoff is going to convert.
You're making every meal harder than it needs to be. Doll Strong Professional Kitchen Scissors. Single-piece Japanese steel. Built to power through anything the kitchen throws at you. Pizza. Lobster. Ribs. Herbs. Heat-treated, D3 sharpened.
Write the voiceover and the shot list together, short declarative lines, each one cut to the exact shot that proves it. No face on screen, the B-roll has to carry the entire script. This is the format you can produce 20 of in a week, and it's the easiest one to hand to AI. We'll get to that in a minute.
We've had to hire attorneys to try to fight them. Once these devices started working for people, started helping people, started being in clinics, with the rise of popularity, you're going to get people that are just trying to make a quick buck. And the problem for red light therapy is if you don't know much about it and you just look at the red light that's emitting from this cap, you don't know if it's...
Cut the single most charged moment and enter mid-conversation, captions on, branding light. The format borrows the credibility of an interview. It feels overheard more than advertised, and that illusion is fragile. The more produced it looks, the less it works. So if you're a creative strategist, a well-structured 1-hour call gives you dozens of these. You can record a call with a client, you can record a call with a founder, you can record a call with the customer support manager. Use your creativity and ask good questions.
Stop. Before you buy tallow balm, ask them where their tallow comes from. 80% of tallow skincare companies don't melt their own tallow. They just buy it from a supplier. This usually means one of 2 things. 1, it's a highly processed commercial tallow sourced from who knows where. They will tell you it's grass-fed because their supplier told them. But is it? 2, it's mixed with who knows what in the process. Commercial tallow melting uses a mix of chemicals to control the color, scent, and hardness.
Investigate a real problem in your category and bring receipts, numbers, sources, named practices. Your product only appears at the end as the answer the investigation arrives at. Hold a documentary tone all the way through, because the second it starts sounding like an ad, the spell breaks and you're just another pitch. The in-joke is the targeting. If your real customers gets it, that's it. You reached exactly who you wanted. Keep it rough on purpose, logo small, and don't let anyone polish it, because polish is what kills memes. Treat it as a volume game. Most won't hit, and the ones that do will outrun everything else you make. Family 6, offer first. For the people who are ready to buy and just need a reason today. Most accounts abuse this category, and that's the main reason why they can't scale, so be precise about what belongs in it.
Ballers, this is the #1 bundle you need to unlock flow state.
Flare just released their Beast Mode bundle and it's up to 70% off. You get 30 nasal strips for better breathing, a foot charge recovery mat to decrease foot soreness, a Breathe Elite lung trainer, and 2 pairs of Pro Grip socks, all for up to 70% off. That's unheard of savings in these crazy times. It's everything you need to feel locked in the whole game in one neat little package.
Name the bundle and present it as a system, then do the math against buying them separately. A named bundle stops being a discount and becomes a product of its own, and that's the difference between this and a sale ad.
I bought the same underwear 5 times because nothing else came close. I used to cycle through cheap packs every few months. They'd lose their shape, dig in, or just feel off. I thought that was normal. Then I tried Underdays. The fabric is buttery soft, like twice as soft as cotton, and it actually stays that way. No digging, no adjusting, just comfortable. They're designed with a gynecologist, made from tree-derived fibers, and they're breathable in a way that actually matters down there.
Anchoring the rebuy cycle the viewer already knows they're stuck in, then do the division for them on screen. This works best for products people keep rebuying out of frustration, because the math quietly reframes the premium option as the cheap one, without any discount required.
I regret getting my husband this wallet for Father's Day because now he won't stop talking about it. Every time we're out, he pulls it out like it's some new invention. He shows it to everyone, always has to mention how cheap I got it during the Father's Day sale. It's kind of become his thing now. And to be fair, it is nice. Super slim, easy to use, holds everything without getting bulky.
Deliver the offer as the anecdote instead of an announcement, a complaint that's secretly a compliment, a purchase that worked out a little too well. The deal details are part of the story. This is how warm audiences hear about your sale without the ad smelling like one.
Our best-selling necklace has just restocked. This is the Bella Heart. So we've designed this with Bella Ucci in the collection called Follow Your Heart. So it's a big thing. It's like fall in love with your own energy, and it comes in these pendants of mother and pearl, pink mother of pearl, and black shell. Black Friday's just gone, obviously. We had so much support, so many sales. We actually sold out on a few units. I think we've just restocked on a few.
This one only works with receipts. Name what sold out and when. Show the product and state the stakes plainly. No fake countdowns, no manufacturer panic. If the track record is real, the track record is the urgency. Now, some of you have been waiting this whole video for me to get to the AI ads. Where's the AI family? I didn't put it in this video, and there's a reason. I already made an entire video about it, breaking down the best performing AI concepts that are working right now one by one. So if you want to see the AI side of this library, click the link right here and I'll break down all the concepts, the AI concepts that you might want to use today. I'll see you there.